Wow. Just mind-boggling. I can't even get over how good this looks. Like, you know, like, look at this. Just look at it. Have you seen my intro? This is literally my intro in Scrap Mechanic. Hey everybody, it's Moonbo here, and welcome back to more Scrap Mechanic viewer creations. That's right, I said back because it has been a long time since I've done viewer creations, and you guys have sent me some of the most amazing things I have ever seen. I am so excited to finally do another episode on it. Now, of course, if you do want me to check out any of your Scrap Mechanic creations, then make sure you send them to the email on the screen right here. It's moonboSM@gmail.com. There you go. You can send it over to me, send your workshop links that way, and I will have a blast checking them out. And you might even see it in a video like this one right here. So, without further ado, guys, let's get right into some of the most amazing things we have ever seen in Scrap Mechanic. Starting with what is right here in front of me. So this is a very interesting thing. You can't really tell, but it looks like it's made out of concrete, and I think this was used in some type of like application that takes images and puts them into Scrap Mechanic blueprints, but it was sent in to me by Babs Gaming, so thank you so much. You gotta check this out. We can walk right up to it here. You can see we've got some very, very familiar looking logos here. So obviously we got Komodo Gaming. Look at that. That looks fantastic. This one here, I wonder who that is. Oh yeah, the gear there, Scrapman. Yeah, Scrapman. Oh, and Con Gaming, last on the side there. No, I'm just kidding. Absolutely fantastic. Really cool, guys. So I just wanted to show this because, I mean, obviously it's like an edit of some sort, but it just goes to show like what amazing things we can do in this game, and it's just a good showcase for it. So we are going to move on to some things that are kind of made for me. They're going to blow your mind, so let's go check it out right now. Alright guys, this one is going to blow your mind. I can't believe it. The guy that sent it to me, his name is Jay. That's all he goes by. It's Jay, and this is my intro. You are not going to believe this. Look at that. Wow. And you know what? You think that looks really amazing. Watch what happens when I drop the lift. Look at this. Wow. Just mind-boggling. I can't even get over how good this looks. Like, you know, like, look at this. Just look at it. Have you seen my intro? This is literally my intro in Scrap Mechanic. I was just totally blown away. It uses the Derf mod pack, so it has, you know, those tiled blocks that have the lines on it. Just perfect, though. I mean, it just looks so good. I hope you guys really appreciate this as much as I do. It looks absolutely fantastic. I want to kind of, can I like stand right here maybe? Look, I'll stand right here. We can have a comparison. Look at that. I can't even tell the difference. I don't even know which one's which. Can you guys tell the difference? No. Seriously. Alright, so this was an absolutely amazing creation, and we are going to check out something else that was sent in to me a while ago, and it has to do with the theme of my channel and something that I've been working on before. So let's go check that one out, shall we? Alright, so this one here was sent in to me by GG Night Gamer. It is really cool. This is a monument to me for my Scrap Mechanic City. Now, you might be wondering, what the heck, Scrap Mechanic City? Where has that even been? You know, it's been so long, and I'm so excited I get a chance to kind of talk about Scrap Mechanic City. I think I've been kind of feeling a little uninspired in it. I'm not too sure why, but I've been thinking about really getting back into it, and I have a couple ideas for some really cool builds in it. So let me know in the comments, guys, if you really do want to see some more Scrap Mechanic City. It's just, I think it takes a lot out of me to make those massive builds. Like, I don't know, I'm not going to get into it. I'm not even, you know what, actually, come to think of it, this monument should really be put into my city, shouldn't it? I am going to bear the FPS, guys, and bear with me now. We are going to place this monument in the city right now. Let's do it. Alright guys, I am in my city right now. Look how far away it just spawned me. I have a little bit of a walk to go. I am getting like 15 FPS, but this is worth it, guys. I'm serious. We're gonna get this monument in the city. We're gonna get there. It's gonna look amazing. So I'm just gonna, you know what, kind of speed this process up a little bit for you. Alright, so here we are. We have made it at the city, guys. Just look at this. It has been so long since I've played in here, and I wish I got more than 15 FPS. This city would be booming right now if I didn't get stopped. I have made so many modules. I feel so bad that I can't keep building it, but I'm pretty excited to actually kind of put this monument in here somewhere. I'm hoping I can actually weld. It's been a long time since I've even tried anything. So here we go. We can kind of see, guys, this city is absolutely massive. There's buildings all over the place. There are roads everywhere. There are some very unique builds as well. So let's try and walk the streets here. We're walking this ghost town. I was thinking of putting it right here. What about right next to the city hall? This is the city hall right here. You can see I got the Moonbo flag there. It pales in comparison to this monument, though. Oh man, the FPS. This is a crazy door. Actually, we're not gonna put it near there. That's too much. You know what? What about right in between the park and the police station? Actually, that is the perfect spot for it. Let's get our way over here. All right, this is the moment of truth, guys. We got this. We can do it. It's gonna go right here. I'm sure it will fit. I have it ready to go. It's gonna be totally separate. Oh, that was very satisfying. Look at that. That is so cool, actually. I would love to see more modules like this, actually. Like city modules that are even smaller, because I make them way too big, don't I? I think I go a little overboard. And maybe I should use this monument as a little testament to scale it back a little bit and maybe simplify the city builds. So I really love this build. Thank you so much for sending it to me, and I think we are going to check out some more of these amazing creations. Alright, now you have to check out this bus right here. This bus was sent in to me by Hatsune Miku, and it is a bit of a lag monster, I'm not gonna lie. It's killing my game right now, but I think it is absolutely worth it because this bus is massive. It is like twice as long as any bus that I have ever made, and you can see, look at how special this is here. It is all springed up in the middle because it is an articulating bus. That is right. I think I articulated that properly. It is a crazy bus, is what I'm trying to get at here. So we are gonna hop in. I'm not too sure if maybe there are some type of, no, that's probably not the button here. I am going to try and get in this way. You know what? I think we're just gonna do that because this thing is so laggy, but you know what? We need to walk around in here. This bus is massive. Look at this. There's so many buttons. Are these are probably like the bells to get off of the bus. Look at this. There's even advertisements on here. Jeez, they get you everywhere. Oh man, so here, this is the, oh wait, I'm kind of stuck here. Let's go. Whoa. Alright, so this is the articulating section. Do I bring out the connection tool? Look at this. It's all just springs with like a rotating, wow. You see that? There's some bearings underneath here. I'm very curious to see how this thing drives. Alright, you know what? Let's do it right now. Let's run up to the driver's seat here, and I think I have like this perfect direct path right there. So let's see what this looks like. Alright, we're moving. We are chugging along here. This is definitely a bus that works. Look at the articulating action there. Look at that. This is impressive. I'm not gonna lie. This is an impressive bus build. I mean, I don't even know what to say. This is better than any bus that I could have ever made. Wow, absolutely fantastic. I have to commend you on the detail of this. The way that the articulated portion is made is just mind-boggling. The amount of suspension in there, and despite the fact that it's very poor FPS, like, which is kind of unfortunate. Oh, you can see my wheel has gotten stuck. Alright, whoops. I mean, as I was saying, this build is just absolutely amazing. I'm not gonna lie. I think I've kind of broken it, though. So I think it's time we're gonna check out something else that's amazing. Alright guys, this is another creation that was sent in to me by Jay. You gotta see his workshop, it's absolutely fantastic. Of course, there's gonna be links in the description for all of these builds. You know it's true. You gotta check them out for yourself. So this one is a chess combo checkers board game. That's right. You can see right here we got the board. It's all checkered there. We got the men on either side for chess. We also have the little like, what are those? The little tiny I guess you could say they are little markers of the checkers board. So I mean, essentially I guess what you would do is kind of like, I guess here, actually, you know what, let's do this right here. I am going to set this up really quickly so we can kind of get an idea of what the entire board will look like. Alright, so here is one half of the chessboard setup. I was putting all the pieces down and it started to get a a little bit lighter than I was expecting, so unfortunately I just put it on that one side right there. But you can see right here, I was kind of fiddling around with this right here. This is actually like the player side timers, so in like a professional game of chess, you would have little timers here to gauge how long you're taking because you can only take so much time. So, if we quickly go over how these move, I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, so these are like the peons here, so we can only move them up by 1 like this. Unless they are on the start line, then you can move them up by 2 like so. This one here, I think it's like the castle, you know. This one you can move in a straight line in any direction like this. So you can go that way like that. You could go straight across like that as well. This one here, this one is the like the horse, you know, the knight. So this one moves in like an L shape by 3s. So it goes like this right here. You could jump over that way as well. And then back over here. So obviously you can see this one just follows the shape of an L. So this one here, this one's very interesting. This one you would have to kind of move something like that out of the way. And then this one you can actually move diagonally. So this one you can move across like this with this one, I believe is the bishop. So this one goes like that. It would cut across this way diagonally like so. And this one here, of course, this is your king, you know. This one you don't want to lose this one. This is the one that keeps you alive in the game, and this one you can only actually move 1 at a time, like so. So if you haven't played chess before, it's a lot of fun. Of course, the queen, this one is the best one of them all. It can go in any direction, as far as it wants, and it's the deadliest piece of them all. It's absolutely fantastic. So that is chess. Checkers, a lot more simple. I'm not going to bother covering that one. So I think it's time we check out some more amazing scrap mechanic. Alright now, and for the final creation that we're going to be checking out in viewer creations in this episode, guys, is an amazing hoverboat that was sent in to me by someone that goes by the name of Totally Ridiculous. And that's his name, Totally Ridiculous. And that might sound ridiculous, but it's true. So, we have to check out this absolutely fantastic hoverboat, guys. I'm really excited to check it out. I haven't even really looked at it yet, so this is kind of like a first-time experience for both of us. Alright, so you can see it has all sorts of cool details here. Look, it even has some of these props here with the rudders in the back to steer. Really cool. We obviously have some type of like general lift going on right now for the hovering. This has some suspension on it here. You can see it just rests ever so gently on the suspension. So where do we get in here? Let's, we just kind of hop up on the prop. Good thing it's not spinning right now. Whew. Alright, squeeze in. There we go. Alright, look at this. This looks really cool, actually. Look, is that... If that steers and stuff from up there, that's going to be absolutely amazing. I'm pretty impressed. You know what I like the most, actually, is the natural color of the wood. I believe if we take this paint tool out, yeah, that is natural wood color, and I think it's pulled off extremely well in this build. So you can see there's quite a bit to it. It's a lot bigger than I was expecting when I was just on the ground there. So we can actually go underneath here. Oh, you can see all of the different thrusters, tons of thrusters. Looks like it's very well organized as well, so that's really nice. Alright, nice little tour of the underbelly there. So, let's take this thing for a spin. Alright, I believe we just have to press the 1 key. There we go, look at this. We are now hovering in a boat. Oh, jeez. Come on. Oh, look, it spins the things. Look at this. Oh, wow, look. You can see them spinning right there. It's taking care of business, and the rudders look really cool. This is a really smooth ride. I was expecting it to be like, I don't know why, I was expecting it to be like a heck of a lot faster. But this, you know what, this is more like to what makes sense, because I was looking at the canopy in the back there, and I was like, there's a canopy, but it looks like a speedboat, so wouldn't the canopy get thrown away or something? But in this case here, you can see that's not what it is. It's nice and slow. It's a relaxing ride. We can get into some first-person view here like this. Ah, this is the kind of view for me. Look at that. It's like we're actually just boating this thing right now. Woo-wee! That is one really nifty-looking hoverboat. You know, and I've only ever made a couple of them, and I have an idea for another hoverboat in the future here, actually. Kind of like a redemption build. Wow, this is really cool. Alright guys, so there you have it. It was another episode of Scrap Mechanic Viewer Creations. I had a blast checking all of these out. So like I said at the beginning of the video, guys, if you have anything that you want to send to me, then send it over to moonboSM@gmail.com. I am extremely excited to hear from you and check out your Scrap Mechanic creation, and of course you might see it in a future video. So, of course guys, if you did enjoy the builds, enjoy the video, then make sure you give this video a big like. It certainly helps the channel out. And if you haven't already subscribed for Endless Scrap Mechanic, I don't know what you're waiting for. Come on now, subscribe for Endless Scrap Mechanic, and I will be seeing you guys in the next one. So, bye for now.